What's going on, everybody? I hope that you're having a good week, wherever you're at, and whenever you're watching this video. Let me give it just a minute before I start, and I like to do this at the beginning of the parts, right? We do a quick rundown of how we're doing on our adventure, kind of like the checkup, right, to make sure we're on track. This episode's probably going to be a lot of Kanto region tasks, because we have a lot of things that are going to happen that we unfortunately can't really control. Like, I can't magically say, like, yeah, I'm ready to fight the gym, like, right now, right? Like, no, I can't magically say that, unfortunately, because there's a lot of things that they put in your way, so, and I want to get them done. Alright, so let me go ahead and show you guys where I'm at. So, I got the Dratini. I grinded and grinded. I believe in order to get Dratini, it costs like 50, 60 or more, like roughly around there. Like, it costs a lot of Poké Dollars. So, be ready to spend a lot of money, but I caught it. And so I got it at level 24, so I've leveled it up just a little bit. I also taught it Shockwave, and it learned Slam. So now Roman can cover electricity, and also has a little bit of goodness in there, kind of getting its own. Yami, I leveled up quite a bit as well. As you can see, I got it to level 36, and I also learned Aurora Beam. So good job to Yami. Kinetic learned Psychic, which is a really good move, and I leveled it up, I think, one time, right? Same with Xion. Xion learned Agility. And then finally, Xemnas is at level 35, so I'm pretty sure, like I was saying in the last part, he's going to evolve very soon. So we have, I'm also going to get rid of Cut, because we don't have any further need for it. So once we get past Saffron City, I will be able to get rid of Cut on Xemnas specifically. Okay, so the very first thing that I want to do before we even begin, I bought a Thunderstone. Let's use it right on Xion. Here we go. We got the beautiful Raichu now. Let's go. So, Xion is fully evolved. I'm really, really happy about that. That is probably one of the best things to ever happen. Very, very nice. All the way from Viridian Forest. And now we have basically a fully evolved team, except for Xemnas and Roman. And Xemnas is right about to his level. So cool, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we want to do is, before leaving Celadon City, we want to talk to this grunt right here. I'm guarding this poster, go away, or else. Go. We're back at it. Some more Pokemon. And I'm also going to start training Roman. So I'm going to try to use Roman as much as possible. I might have to buy some healing, because he's very weak, honestly. He's unfortunately going to be like a projector mode, so I can actually see him. Wrong base as well. There we go. Make sure I'm not going to the wrong element. Alright, so we are going to mollywop all these guys. We get to see the progress of Roman in full real time. Very exciting. I don't know if the shed skin heals confusion, but it heals all the other status ailments. So it's a good part of Roman right now. The shed skin's helpful. Alright, so we whooped the little Team Rocket grind. Team Rocket hideout might be discovered. I better tell boss. I love how he just gives away the secret. He just walks down there and it's like, what the heck? Let me go and check that. Because I used a lot of money. 937. Yeah, so I'm broke. Did I buy? I have 6 super potions. Okay. So I'm going to make sure I'm going in there. Excuse me. Fully healed. Fully ready. I do not want to miss a single bit of HPP for my weak Dratini right now. Dratini is going to take a while to get to the... I think it levels up at 36 just like Charmeleon's about to. So it is a late bloomer. It's a long time for the first evolution. I believe the second evolution is, yeah, the second evolution is in the 50s. So good luck with that, right? So a switch behind the poster? Let's push it. And there we go. The switch revealed the stairs to the Team Rocket hideout. Here we go. Ooh, Rocket hideout. So it looks cool. Lots of trainers, right? So that's good. You broke into Team Rocket's operation? What nerve. So what you gotta do in all of these dungeons is run around and you fight. You fight, you grind, you get your stuff going. So we're gonna use Dragon Rage. Yeah, so I actually was thinking about this earlier, but this is the longest in terms of my stream, but this is the most consistent and the longest that I have streamed probably in a while. Just 3 streams in a row is the most that I've done in a long time, so I'm pretty proud of that. Pretty proud of that. Getting my consistency back a little bit. Probably will take a break because I have to set up for the next game. So like I'll, you know, once I get it all set up, I'll be really heavy and going strong, and then I can actually take a moment to maybe play Birth by Sleep, play a different game. Because definitely if I keep at this pace, probably get to the Elite Four by Friday, honestly. Finish the whole game in 1 week. Like, that's pretty good. Alright, found an escape rope so we can get the heck out if we need to. Yeah, me and Queen Frost can get this game done in a single week. Who are you? How'd you get here? Yeah, we're balling. Because I'm gonna get all my money back, get to level up my Pokemon. Only Pokemon I want to level up now are Roman and Zenless. Those are the only 2 that I really want to focus on right now. A little cooler today too, actually, so that's kind of nice. We've had it at basically, unfortunately, 90-something, right? 90-some degrees in the house, which is not hot. This is like the first time in maybe 2.5 weeks, 2 weeks and a couple days that it's actually been somewhat pleasant. Like, it's not even like, oh wow, this is the best. It's just somewhat better, somewhat more pleasant. Okay, so we're making good progress. I also, every stream I'm learning. Like the very first one, I was crippled in terms of, like, I really, you know, needed to... Oh, yeah, this is the exit. I really needed to drink water, and I kind of had a little bit extra goodies so that I can make it a little bit deeper. I should probably wait to use my super potion because I don't have a lot. I do not have as many as I thought I had because I was using them as I was grinding. Yeah, so he's talking about the silk scope. This is another reason why you have to do the hideout, because you need the silk scope to get the Poke Fruit, so that you can make progress and actually get out of these areas. Because right now, if you try to go to Fuchsia City, you can. If you try to go to Cycling Road, you can, right? Like, it's all just blocked off forever. Until you make progress on these side missions. So that's why, unfortunately, I can't just go right to the gym challenge. I have to do all this shit. There we go, get the hell out of here. Making progress, though. Finally level 30, so catching up to the rest of the team. Just gotta use Roman only for 6 levels. So there's a whole dungeon. Or just be Roman, and maybe I'll use a little bit of my Charmeleon. But you can see the levels are relatively low, like 17, and this is low level. That's right, I don't think I have... Roman will shed skin, but I don't think I have the ability to heal it. I don't think I bought antidotes or anything. I gotta be careful. So I have to heal this time. Eradicate is like... He's got the Super Fang and all that crap. So, you know what? Actually, I'll just do Switch Training first. So I'll switch to Zemnis, so he'll get some XP. And we'll switch train. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? We got, Dratini from the Game Corner. We also bought the Thunderstone to level up and evolve Pikachu. And finally, we're about to get the last, evolution. Cool, nice. Earlier than I thought. Yeah, we're getting nice progress for this stream. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got Epic Dragonair. Let me check to see... Out of curiosity... Yeah, so Yami can actually learn more, okay. Just out of curiosity... The one Pokemon I don't have is a Grass-type Pokemon. And really the best one in the game is, so I think all Pokemon can learn Rest and Attract. Yeah, so Rest and Attract, I'm pretty sure all Pokemon learn those. So, kind of like Secret Power and Hidden Power. So let me see, not too bad on the HP, I'll wait a little bit. So we do have to go down this way. Let me double check, okay. No way to go that way, so let's see. We got word from upstairs that you were coming. Oh, they're on their way. Yeah, they are on their way. We're gonna make some good progress. Really looking forward to getting to the Elite Four and testing my real method. So let's slam, see how much that's gonna do. Basically took all of the HP. Alright. So we're not too bad, we're not too bad. Ooh, hopefully this doesn't get me. Ooh, yeah, that was close. That was close. That was very close. So... Oh, no problem. I appreciate coming by. I appreciate watching the stream. anybody on demand or live. I truly appreciate that. You have a good time with the cats. Gotta make sure I'm full screen the right. I always go back and forth in my pages, so I want to make sure I'm full screening the correct. It's gonna let me do it. Nope, it's not gonna let me do it. Oh well. That's A-okay. I don't know why, for whatever reason, it doesn't let me do it. I think it's because my layering is weird with the OBS. Yeah, I gotta work on making my stuff cleaner. Like, this is probably the most rudimentary filter. Like, this is like, hey, I wanted to make something super fast. You know, make something easy, peasy, lemony squeezy, right? And this is the best I could come up with. You know, some paint.net editing style. Really try to fix this. Hang on 1 second. Will it let me full screen? No. Why can't I full screen? Right. It's just not gonna let me, I guess. Yeah, it's literally just not gonna. There we go. Finally, I got it back. Thank you, Jesus, because I like to see this in the full screen. So, got frustration. Yeah, frustration. Perfect. Let's see. I think that's a move the more your Pokemon dislikes you. Yeah, so if you catch a fresh Pokemon, obviously it's not gonna be nice to you. The friendship is low because you just caught it. So you can go through there. Now, is this just an item, or is this the way that I'm supposed to go? Okay, no, so there is a secret here. So rare candy, that's good. There is a secret here. Yeah, let's see what's over here. I forget which way to go. Like, I remember, but you don't, because it's always such a long time between playing this game, but I'll be fine. Do you remember how to get to Saffron City? Chips of, takes a long time. Hopefully I don't lose that 30 seconds. Takes a long time to get experience on long. And yeah, I gotta heal him again. Or you know what? Instead of healing in battle, let me swap these things. We'll play that game, buddy. You stupid little Raticate. Gonna be caught. Pretty high level. It's a mixture of switch training. Also, like I said, before I even go live, I like to sit around and actually grind a bit, get my Pokemon just a little bit better so that I don't waste time. I don't want to sit there and, oh yeah, let me spend 3 hours grinding in the grass, grinding with the BS Seeker. Like, I know nobody wants to watch that. Like, people want to see progress. They want to see whooping Team Rocket like we're doing now. Like, nobody cares about grinding particularly. I did it in the beginning with Brock because I had to. Look how far we've come. Here we go. Let's friggin' go. Very, very pleased. Alright, we got the OG Charizard. Very, very nice. And I think he tries to learn Wing Attack, right? Yeah, he wants to learn Wing Attack. Now, here's the thing about this. I I'm gonna teach Charizard the right move, so once I get rid of Cut, I'm gonna probably replace Cut with Fly. And so that way, we'll have Fly on Charizard, and he'll definitely use that for the Elite Four. Because you fly up into the sky, and you can't be hit unless you're hit with, like, Thunder, I'm pretty sure. I think Thunder's, like, one of the only moves. There might be one other move that can hit when you're flying. So for now, the answer is... Let me see yeah, so I'll give it to him for now. I'll actually give it to him for now, but I'm gonna replace these moves as soon as possible. Okay. So now we just have to focus on Roman. My other Pokemon are 36, so they're pretty buff right now. Black Glasses, nice. Forget what that is. Boost the power of Dark types. Okay. Max Ether. It's all complicated words and numbers that make no sense. As expected. Found a TM for Snatch. I guess that makes sense here too. The elevator doesn't work. Who has the lift key? Yeah, gotta find that damn lift key. Do you have it, buddy? Yeah, we're gonna mollywop everybody in our way now. I had a little trouble with Brock. No PP. Had a little trouble with Brock. I had a little trouble with Misty. Misty actually got me twice. Brock got me once. Misty got me twice. But ever since then, I've been mollywopping. Ever since Lieutenant Surge, I have been mollywopping. Get the heck out of here. Yeah, so for the other Pokemon playthroughs, like I was alluding to before, I'm going to mess around with different graphics and stuff like that. Try new things for each playthrough, so each playthrough will have a unique aesthetic. Oh no, I dropped the lift key. Yeah, shouldn't have did that, buddy. So now we have the lift key. The next step is we gotta get to the box. Let me get that item. X speed, I can sell that. Don't really use the battle items particularly. Moonstone for free. Okay, you can't sell those, so... Excuse me, TM12 for Taunt. Okay. So I'm gonna go down here. Hit this up. Hit this up. Then we're gonna hit this up. And then there's an item over here you can grab. Super Potion. Nice. I do need that. I do actually need that. So yeah, you gotta now restart the puzzle. So go down here. Gotta hit this, and then now we have the lift key, so we can access the lift. Let me go upstairs real fast. There are some trainers up here. One Hyper Potion, nice. So I'll fight the trainers. If we need to, why not? We need every little bit of experience we can get. Now we gotta get Dragonite. And honestly, the goal for the end, I would say, is around level 60 to 65. Could probably finish the game relatively easily at 60 to 65. So here we go with the minimize. At least I have Shockwave, actually. So Shockwave will hit no matter what. Shockwave will never miss. So if you spam minimize, 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 I have Shockwave, buddy. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, I wish I had a move like that in Let's Go. So yeah, we don't need to train any other Pokemon other than Romans here. We're gonna see a lot of Roman. He's got a lot of work to do. Yeah, this is probably gonna be the entire team, most likely. I don't think or see in my own mind the need to catch anything else. Like, I should be fine. I should be able to beat everything. No problem, as long as I get them to the right level. Like, that's what's gonna really matter, is the level and the moveset of my Pokemon. Okay, so with the Team Rocket front. Silph-Scope? I don't know where it is. He does know, he's just a bum. He doesn't want to tell us. Okay. Why did you come here? Because it's a part of the Kanto quest. So I gotta spam slam, because I don't have PP. No more power points for my good move, my Dragon Rage that I like to spam. Definitely overpowered for lower level Pokemon, but once you get to a certain level, you do want to get rid of it. Because you're gonna start fighting Pokemon where the set HP damage it deals is gonna be, you know, chips. It's gonna be nothing. Wow, just one little HP? One little HP. At least Roman can take some better hits now, but man, one little HP. Really? Another Raticate. Oh my. How many of these Raticates do they have? Just only use Raticate? Yeah, I'm running out of PP for my attacking moves, so I will be forced to use a different Pokemon. Unless I use one of my Ethers, but I like to save those for the Elite Four when you kind of need to use that sort of, you know, like, because you're not going to have a Pokemon Center. You better have saved at least one or two of, like, you know, your good Ethers, because you're going to need it. Trust me, right? Trust me. So, yeah, take the elevator to see my boss. We know that. We already have the lift key. So, let me heal up Roman so he's ready. And we're going to use the lift key to get to the D4 floor. Alright. So, Calcium, very good. 2 Rocket Grunts out in the front. So one of them must have the key, right? Of course. I know you. You ruined our plans for Mount Moon. Trying to steal fossils and crap. That was ages ago, bro. You've come a long way from there. Yeah, so now I have to use Slam on a Sandshrew. Can't hit it. One little sting poisoned me. Shit. Okay, so keep using Roman, obviously. There you go. So Shed Skin worked right away. Doesn't always do that, but it worked this time right away. Shit. So now I'm officially out of my power points for moves. So I'm gonna switch to kinetic. So you don't want any other Pokemon other than my Dragonair to get poison because of the shed skin. So hopefully kinetic can avoid it. And then Intimidate only lowers your attack, it doesn't lower your special attacks. They can intimidate my kinetic all day, and it's never going to do anything to him. Unless he tries to do a physical attack, which, I mean, come on. Do you have something against Team Rocket? How do you not see the beauty of our Eevee? Okay. So, I can use electricity on actives. Awesome. And I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna Yami this time. Water pulls it up. The Misty move, right? Perfect for Yami, and it has the chance of confusion, so it's a very annoying move in that way. Got Arbok. Okay, I'll use Shion for this. Okay, I should be able to easily beat him. Can't use Shion, I don't think, for Giovanni, because he's got ground type and shit. Alright, boss, I'm sorry I failed you. Yeah, so now we have Giovanni. So I obviously can't use Roman because I don't have PP and he's gonna use ground types. So let me use Yami against him. So I must say, I am impressed you got here. Team Rocket captures Pokemon from around the world. They're important tools for keeping our criminal enterprise going. I am the leader, Giovanni. For your insolence, you will feel a world of pain. Alright. Here we go. Boss Giovanni would like to battle. Looks like we've got a Master Ball, too. Sent out Onyx. We've got a legit ball right there. Go Yami! Alright. So it was a good choice to bring out the Vaporeon. Sweat, even at the cooler temperature of a nice 88, right? Alright, Rhyhorn, no, I'm not gonna switch. Make sure my hands don't get all clammy, that's the worst. Worst part about the heat. Alright, we got him. Yeah, Yami just molly drops him. He's got barely level 30s. I'm about to be 10 levels higher than Giovanni's Pokemon. Perfect. Alright. What? This can't be. Huh? Just happened, buddy. Hit Molly Wopped. I see that you raise Pokemon with utmost care. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. Hope we meet again. Okay, so there he goes. Good old Giovanni. Make sure that my stream is set. I didn't mess anything up. So I believe at that point everybody leaves, and so we are left with the Silp Scope, which we require in order to progress. And we can go back to B1 floor and leave out the back way. I don't know if this guy wants to fight. Let me switch to okay, so pretty decent stats. Switch to Roman. Put the 37s at the bottom. There we go. Better organization. Are you lost, you little mouse? No, I'm just trying to get out of here. Yeah, the PokeLink glitches out at times. It's a shame that it does that. Like right now, it's showing the double Charizard. So if I switch out, it'll probably correct itself. And it did not. I have to actually switch it out in the... So I will use Roman because of Shockwave. I have to actually swap it around in my party to fix the layout. That's another thing that I'd like to do is play around with the different types of layouts that you can get. So yeah, Shockwave will never miss. So he can minimize all day and all night. There we go, he finally disabled Shockwave. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paralyze. There you go. Yeah, you wanna shock, disable my shock. Trikinetic. Perfect. Get the heck out of here. Psychic is good in every Pokemon. Very high damage move. Excellent. Super effective. Get the hell out of here, bro. Uh-oh, that ruckus somehow opened the door. Good. They force you to fight. There you go. So it did fix it when I got out of the battle. It might be something to do with when you get into a battle, it immediately, like it's something to do with the way that PokeLink logs your party. And so I believe that's what happened. In general, this is a really cool tool. I always tout it every single session. I've always taken a little bit of time to talk about PokeLink. It's dope, so please remember, if you're ever gonna play the game, even if you're just gonna play for fun, like, it is just cool. You know, not particularly for a stream, like if you're just gonna do a regular playthrough where, oh, I'm just gonna play it and record it, whatever, I want to see my Pokemon and have KO counts. It's just cool like that. If you wanted to do it, go ahead. Oh, that's right. So, we're not done with Celadon City. There is one more thing we need to get in Celadon City. So you want to go into the mansion, and we want to talk to someone very specific. Nothing beats thirst like some hot tea. It really is the best. It does help. Unfortunately, when you're in 88-degree weather, hot tea is horrible, right? Like, I have to have iced drinks. Me and Queen Frost gotta drink iced drinks. So we're not immediately going to Saffron City, obviously. We gotta use the Silph Scope to go through the Pokemon Tower to get the Pokefruit. And we have to do that now because we're not gonna get another chance to do it while we're trying to get experience for Silph Company, because that's what's coming up. We gotta liberate Saffron City. So I did heal, so let me check the statistics. Yeah, so Charizard has good stats. Okay. Obviously, Raichu is the fastest, so no surprise there. Okay, so Pokemon Tower. Here we go. So now we can actually see and go through here. Even we could not identify the wayward ghosts. A Silph Scope might be able to unmask. Yeah, so once you get to the top, you will face very annoying Pokemon that only the Silph Scope can identify. So these guys are pretty buffed, like level 24, not bad. And I believe there is the little healing square up here. So yeah, you got the people who are possessed. Let me use the rare candy on Roman, since he just got a level, so now he just got 2 levels instead of 1. Yeah, so not bad. We're pretty high level for this. I just want to get the Pokefruit, and then once we get the Pokefruit, we can proceed and basically open the path if we wanted to at that point. However, you don't want to. You want to liberate Saffron City and complete the Silph Company. As well as the Fighting Dojo. You have the Fighting Dojo as well coming up that we need to do. So just a lot of side stuff for another trainer I missed. I mean, it's probably just gonna be Ghastly, so... Oh, there's an item right there to get, I see, yeah. Probably just gonna be a Ghastly, so... I personally don't care, but... Let's see. Yeah, all these trainers are gonna have, unfortunately, the same Pokemon, so... Just a lot of Ghastly. Sucks I can't hit him with my full move arsenal. Yeah, there you go, he messes with your PP. Pause, right? Pause. So yeah, I'm pretty sure once I get Roman to 36, I will once again do the wonderful swap training to swap train with Charizard and Kadabra, because I believe they're the two that are 36. Vaporeon and Raichu are 37, so I want to keep everybody, if this at the same level, or around it, if possible. Like, just, if I can do it, I would prefer to have all my Pokemon the same level. That's why, again, I went through all the trouble of even getting Roman a little bit higher level, so that way, again, I don't want to sit there and grind the whole stream. Nice, good items here. Elixir, thank the Lord. Nice. So let's see. I am gonna just switch. I'm not wasting my PP. Just gonna switch Pokemon. Items. Yeah, so not too bad. The Silk Company is gonna be a pain in the ass because it's like 11 floors or something ridiculous like that. The Silk Company, I want to say, is the longest dungeon, quote-unquote dungeons, right? It's just the longest area in the game, like next to the Elite Four and Victory Road, which you'd expect that to be long. It's just very, very tedious. So really hoping that I can finish the Silk Company, and then I can at least fight the Psychic Gym. And if I can get that far, I will be really pleased, because then in Session 4, I can just get the last badges, basically, at that point. Because it's like, yeah, I'm only gonna get one badge because it's long as hell, but at that point, who cares, because in one session, I can just finish it. There's Haunter. Depending on how long that would take, again, would decide, like, I would make the decision, like, okay, I actually beat it easily, so whatever, let me just go do the Elite Four now. Depends on how I feel. We will see. Alright. So, purified space where we can rest. Okay. We found the cleanse tag, which is a nice little held item. Yeah, so I'm focused as hell. I'm trying to get this done. Not exactly riveting to go out of your way, like, oh, you have to go do Pokemon Tower, you have to go do the Team Rocket Hideout, but I mean, realistically, this stuff is in there to not only expand the story slightly, but you know, like to just give you other things to do. So it's not like, oh, I'm just battling the gym over and over and over, one after the other, right? There's tasks and objectives and stuff to look forward to, and again, it's all just part of the experience. So yeah, if I continue at this pace, I could potentially just finish Leaf Green by Friday. Like Friday, I could just do the last stream of Leaf Green, and again, I don't know when I would start up the next Pokemon game because I'd have to make new graphics, do all types of cool stuff. So I don't know when that would be. Like I can't guarantee I'll be doing a Pokemon game a week, but that would be pretty dope. Like, that would allow me and Queen Frost to finish it together pretty easily, you know? So by the end of the month, I would have already finished, you know, excuse me, I would have already finished probably like 3 Pokemon games. Leaf Green, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, as well as, Emerald, which I've never played Emerald before. Okay, so this has to be the last 4. It's gotta be the last 4. It's just tons and tons of level 20 Ghastlies. I mean, this is the perfect way to grind, but my Pokemon deserve a challenge. Pokemon need a challenge. This is just a side quest. So yeah, as I said at the beginning of the video, I hope that everybody that is watching live or on demand is having a great, great day. Very busy day for me, but it's nice. It's busy for me and Queen Frost, but we both get to have a little bit of a reprieve, enjoy a little bit of Pokemon, and again, most I have ever streamed, so hopefully I can keep up the streak. Like I would like to do some Birth by Sleep, at least on one day of the weekend. So either Saturday or Sunday, I can do some Birth by Sleep. And because it's on the weekend and don't have to worry about working, I can just start up probably later in the day because I'm going to be busy on, you know, either one of the days. Me and Queen Frost will be busy, but we'll see. On the other day, I will round up the courage, round up the Keyblade, and I will probably finish Birth by Sleep, hopefully finish Terra's playthrough. And then I would have did all of them. I would have did Ventus, Aqua, and Terra, so very dope. Okay, so almost to 36, so we're making good progress. Oak saying, it's not the time to use it. Then why do you let me use the black glasses, bro? X accuracy. Yeah, this I'm pretty sure is the last floor, so that's good. We at least made it to the end. Soap Company is going to be very, very annoying to get through. It's going to take a lot of floors. Looking around each and every individual floor to fight all the rocket grunts that are on every single floor. Just teaming. Easy. This should be the last trainer in this tower. Let's see. Yeah, so plenty of shockwave. Doesn't affect Ghastly because it's a normal type. What am I thinking? Meaning to go to the right, but I'm spamming my A button. Yeah. Dragon Rage, it's actually gonna affect it, bruh. So we get an extra rare candy. Let me double check. I'll probably just keep doing it at the end of the levels. Catch up Roman, yeah, so he's already halfway. So get him to 35, then use a rare candy to elevate him to 36, and that'll keep him in check. Okay, so that's a rare spawn of Cubone, but I don't want Cubone or Marowak. So here we go, the ghost appeared. Silk Scope unveiled the ghost's identity. The ghost was Marowak. Pretty high level 30 Pokemon, so if you do catch it, it's right there. It should be very either at your team's level or right there, because I'm a little higher, so crazy. I spam my Dragon Rage on it. And the ghost was the restless spirit of Cubone's mother. The mother's spirit was calmed. It departed to the afterlife. Alright, so here we go. They don't just let you get Mr. Fuji. You gotta fight a bunch of Team Rocket grunts. Wonderful. This game did not play. They said, you are going to grind. They said, they're like, no, no, no. You think it's just going to be that easy? You walk in? No. Now these guys are slightly higher level because they expect you to at least have beaten Giovanni, right? Because you gotta get the Silk Scope to get here. Just have a bunch of Zubats, this guy? No, he's got a Golbat. 2 Zubats and a Golbat, alright. Don't get why people steal Pokemon when you can just catch Pokemon yourself. I guess Pokemon that people train are stronger than the wild Pokemon. That's just obvious, and that's how it's always been in any Pokemon game. Trainer Pokemon are stronger than Pokemon in the wild inherently. So they didn't like what Mr. Fuji had to say. Excellent. Just spam and spam. The second Roman gets to 35, he's getting swapped out. we go, 35. So now I can use the candy on him, and it'll give up 90% XP. So we'll start with kinetic. Probably not going to be very effective either. Yeah, bro. Nice try. No, or please, no more. Yeah. Don't bother me, bro. Got another nugget, but rare candy up. 36. Then I'm gonna swap with kinetic. We'll run it with these three: kinetic, Charizard, and of course my new Pokemon. Boom, 37 already, easy. Because I was already using them. Yeah, we got buff Charizard now. Charizard's very strong. So since Kinetic got that easy level up, we gotta use Zemnis and Dragonair. Alright, you're not getting away with this. Well, I just did, buddy. I just did. Swap like that, and swap like that. Alright. Ha! You came to save me. Thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the spirit of Cubone's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has finally left us. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon house, at the foot of this tower. So they let you out, without having to walk all the way. I don't know why it doesn't update. There we go. PokeLink loves its glitches. Mr. Fuji had been praying alone for Cubone's mother. Katsuya, your Pokedex quest is one that requires strong dedication. Without deep love for Pokemon, your quest may fail. I'm not sure if this will help you, but I'd like you to have it. Okay, we got the Pokeflute. Nice. Upon hearing the Pokeflute, sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. Try using it on Pokemon that are sleeping obstacles. So they tell you directly, use it on Snorlax, but we're not going to yet. We got a long way to go. So we got like 2 out of 4 things done. Two out of the 4 extra stuff done before we can fight the Saffron City Gym. So Team Rocket HQ was first. Then we gotta get the Pokeflute after getting the Silk Scope from Giovanni. Wrong way, or I'm so used to going to Celadon this way. We can just go direct now, right? Yeah. That tea, it looks awfully tasty. Huh? I can have this drink? Gee, thanks. Drinks it up. If you want to go to Saffron City, go on through. I'll share his tea with the other guards. So yeah, now you can go to the north, so if you wanted to go over near Cerulean City, you can go now. So see, we're all the way back on Route 5. That's crazy, right? So now we can pretty much walk wherever we want to go. Now there is still Fly, which we will get later. But for now, let's see. Don't get Defiant or I'll have to hurt you. Yeah, so the Team Rocket presence does not allow you to fight the gym. So you have to do the dojo, and then after the dojo, we gotta do Sylph Company. So my Pokemon should be looking pretty good for this. Wow, you're trespassing in our fighting dojo. Black Belt Hitoshi. Just my back a little bit so I have some support. Let me swap. Because now I can use Slam, and it's no problem. That hit a lot. Don't mess with me. Okay, so try Dragon Rage, see how much damage it does to him. Excellent. So yeah, we're only an hour in getting this far, so we're making great progress. I hear you're good, show me. 2 hours to go and great progress like this is what I'm talking about. Gotta go for the 3 hours. So I mean, if we're already an hour in Sylph Company, it's either gonna take me the rest of the time to do it, or I might get lucky. Excuse me, might get lucky and be able to just do it. Like, get it done, power through. I can beat both the Saffron Gym and beat the other gym. Beat the Fuchsia City Gym. So I might be able to beat both, but we'll see. So waste a free hyper potion. I gotta buy more healing I should have more money now. Yeah, I do. I got back a decent amount of money from fighting trainers. Great world where you can just fight trainers, beat their ass, and take their money. So here we go. This is the fun time of getting a streaming audience, right? Like, because I am not sitting on a stream, my on-demand viewership is always good. Like, people that watch these back, much love to you. Salute to all of you folks that watch it back, because most, if not all, powerful cross-shot, wow. Very strong Pokemon, 36, wow. That guy just was a little crazy. So yeah, unfortunately, I gotta fight 2 in a row. So I gotta heal before I can take on the Dojo Master. Yeah, I gotta heal directly after this. I can't let my Dragonair not get experience, especially Dragonair. So yeah, the dojo, easy, right? That's why I'm doing it first. Not just for the Pokemon that you get, but it is generally easier. Okay, so now that we're all back to where we need to go. This is Mr. Psychic's house. Hang on a second, does he give you something good? Wow. So, can any other Pokemon use it? I don't think so. Yeah, only Kadabra can use it, and he learns it in his move pool. So at least we have it if I wanted to use it on a different Pokemon, but I don't think I'll ever catch a Pokemon that can use it now. So if I can't use it now, I can't. I am the Karate Master. Here we go. Koichi like JoJo's. Okay, so he's at a level 37 Hitmonlee. Wow, bro, that's kind of wild. So, hopefully this will work. So it did a lot of damage, but it didn't kill me. So awesome. Gotcha. God is amazing. So let me switch Pokemon. I'm gonna use Zemnis, because Zemnis has the wing attack. I need that wing attack. So he's got the same levels as me, bro. At the same level. Super effective, but I'm handling it. There we go. Thank you, Jesus. Indeed, I have lost, but I beseech you, do not take our emblem as your trophy. In return, I will give you a prized fighting Pokemon. Choose whichever one you like. I like to take Hitmonchan, but I'm not going to use this Pokemon. Let's name him... Since we're not going to use him... We'll name him... Oats. He's not gonna be used. His picture does look cool in Pokemon, but this is gonna be the first PC boxed Pokemon. Okie dokie, so we're gonna check out those PC. We're gonna go move. And we are gonna take our wonderful Oats and get them the heck out of here. Yeah, you're boxed, bro. Get boxed. So now that all those things are completed, the next step is to get into Silph Company, that massive building. So now we got the Hyper Potions on deck, so 5 of them are 6,000. Wow, I'll buy 5. And then some revives. I'll get some revives. It's good for now. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna enter Silph Company. So, he's taking a snooze. So while the guard takes a snooze, we can go on and enter Silph Company. This is going to be a very long part, so 1 second. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a very long part, so... kick back, get the popcorn. This is gonna be a while. Alright, first trainer in Silph Company. So yeah, let me get a break of where I'm at. So 1 hour and 20 minutes. Cool. So I didn't heal like an idiot, but at least I am high enough level. I'll switch into kinetic. Okay, not changing, we're just gonna be... He's got 5 Pokemon. Wow, they are not playing. That's crazy. They are like, you are fighting, and we're not messing around no more. 5 uses of my PP. And for kinetic, that's a lot. Yeah, for kinetic, that's actually a lot. We don't want to waste PP like that. We just entered the building. There's a 5 a Pokemon guy. He's got a 5 stock, right? What the hell's that about? And then after this, you have the teleporting annoying dungeon in the gym. It's not exactly straightforward because they make it another teleport. So you got teleports in here, and then you also got teleports in the gym. So that is slightly annoying, but it is what it is. That's the way that they designed the game. They wanted to for sure pad out the time of the adventure. They're like, you know what? We'll put another obstacle, just like how they literally call Snorlax an obstacle. They're just like, yeah, we got a whole nother obstacle set up in the form of a dungeon. Up. Took a bite of my munchies. Yeah, so you don't even want to teleport, you just want to fight all the trainers possible. That's what you want to do. There's 11 floors, so you're gonna have to fight every single trainer pretty much on every single floor. And Gary's also here, of course, so they don't make it easy in that regard either. We got Gary's bum ass to worry about. Yeah, sometimes the shed skin kicks in immediately, other times it takes forever. They do have an elevator to make it easier to travel in this dungeon, but obviously, how do I put it? Like, we want, there we go, finally shed skin. We want this XP, like, you don't want to always, oh, I'm gonna rush through, fight the least amount of trainers as possible. In some circumstances, that's the best way to go. And you can always come back later to beat them. In this case, you can. Yeah, in this case, you can't, and you're pretty much stuck with whatever, you know, like if you rush through Silphco, then you're not going to be able to truly get all the data on Pokemon or XP. It's just not, in my opinion, a smart choice. Especially if you want to be ready for the gym leader, and everything else. Like, you want to just grind. Like, you have to just fight as many trainers as possible. So that's my teleport. So this was literally only floor 1, and that's a sealed off room. Okay, so... heal up, see what's over here. Just the teleport. Quit messing with this kid? Nah, man, you're gonna deal with me for a long time. Perfect. 37. Roman could always use a little bit more XP. He's like my Charizard. They both have a very slow growth rate. You have to really sit there and use them. Finally, Shed Skin kicked in. Damn it. So if you disable it, it doesn't work, so now I'm forced to use Shockwave, which is not gonna hit him as hard. At least you can't avoid Shockwave, you can avoid other moves. Shockwave will hit you every time. Okay, so we've got Eradicate. I will probably have to switch now. Yeah, there we go. So my Pokemon are getting much better. Just gotta keep doing like I'm doing, switching around my Pokemon, fighting each and every Pokemon. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure this is the final team. This is the team I'm gonna use. I do actually have a Pecha Berry. Is at the bottom down there. And I'm going to use another healing item. I pretty much have no choice. And I think this is either this for 3. Let's see. Yeah, 4 now. Intruder spotted. Oh boy.
So the low PP is kind of annoying, but I have to just get better moves. Damn it. Paralyzed again. These very, very annoying Silph fights, but it's necessary. Gotta get all the experience, every little bit that we can get. Excellent. Finally shed skin. It always takes a minute. So I have to keep using Slam on Cubone. I can't use Shockwave. Just that little tiny bit left. Wow. Got beat by Boomerang. Okay, he had like low health, like he was done. Yeah, Dragonair is very hard to train, but at least when you get it into its power state, it's very good. Like, once you get it to its final evolution, it's very good. So Torment, yeah, so the boss is on the 11th floor. He's very, very far. Make sure that I'm in the right. And we're gonna slam. Slamming. I forget what the... Oh shit, he got a critical! Oh my god. Another revive and another healing item I have to waste on the Dragonair. Oh my goodness, why are you dying so much, bro? There we go, get that static electricity. So I'm gonna bring back out Roman so he can get the damn experience. Like, can't get experience because he gets caught. Oh my lord, the misses. Oh my god, just hit the motherfucker. Hit him. It's like Roman needs the shockwave. It needs even even though Shockwave is only like 60 damage, it just requires a move that will not miss. You need it. And then now I'm gonna use another revive because he's gonna die unless I get into a battle and shed skin. He's done now. Oh my god. Yeah, he's just done. Let me just let him get KO'd. Now hopefully this motherfucker will survive. He keeps dying. You're 37, bro. I already grinded his ass too. So it's not like, oh, it's all good. I just got him. He's level 25 from the game corner. No, I've been using him for a bit. He should not be missing with the slam every 2 seconds. Yeah, he just needs good moves. You can very clearly see that he just needs good moves. If he had better moves, Roman would be able to fight better. Okay, so again, we're making progress. We're just whooping trainers. We're not even really looking around. I'm just fighting trainers. That's it. You know what? Let me swap to Zenith. Hit me with the paralyze, and then he hit me with the confusion. Yes, I'm gonna swap because he's not doing what I need him to do. So run it with Kinetic because he'll just steamroll these guys. Kinetic just has better moves. Even if I didn't use Psychic, I can Future Sight. Yeah, like, Kinetic just has better moves. Level up for Kinetic. He makes it look so easy. Okay, so unless you made him walk past to encounter, you gotta teleport to get the item, basically. go paralyze him. That's what he's gonna do to me, but I have shed skin. Arbok does not have that. Nice critical. His last hit with it was critical. Awesome. Well-deserved level up, Roman. So he wants to learn agility as well. Now, honestly, I should get rid of Thunder Wave and just teach it agility for now. Okay. So I gotta babysit. Let me swap Pokemon. Gotta use Yami and Xian now. And I think I did fight all the trainers here. No, there's one more. Boom. Take that, bruh. Mr. Mime, I'll also take him down too. Get the level up, and then I can switch to Xian. Keep everybody the same level. Oh no, he has Magical Leaf. Wow. Okay. Thankfully, it didn't really do much. But that's right, Yami has the Bite, which will probably be very useful on the gym. I can just spam Yami. Yeah, so it's the 5th floor. I ran out of healing. So let me go back, and I will use the elevator to come back to where I was at. You know, getting through 5 floors in one go, not bad, but I'm gonna get through Silphco. This is a notorious dungeon. That's probably why they put the Pokemon Center close to Silphco, because they know that you're gonna need to keep leaving to get back to it. It's crazy that they expect. These games are wild. So we want to go back to the 5th floor. And as I said, I'm pretty sure I fought all the trainers. Yeah, that I can fight now. That guy looks like a trainer on the left. Let me go to 6th floor. And then make sure my Pokemon are set up right. Alright, I am one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. Wow. So they actually switched that up in Let's Go. They have the Rocket Sisters. So I guess that's different in Let's Go. And then once I get to level 38, then it won't matter who levels up. At that point, anybody can get to 39 because it won't matter. The more you get your Pokemon higher level, the more it matters to keep them all the same level. The Rockets came and took over the building. Yeah, we can see that, buddy. We can see that loud and clear. So, yep, just gotta keep running into these assholes. Wow, 5 Pokemon on this trainer. What the hell? These guys never play around. Excellent. Now I can just get whatever experience I want, so come at me, bro. Yeah, no. Stay as Xion. Yeah, we're making fantastic progress. We're already on floor 6, so eventually we will get through all the floors, beat all the trainers that you can fight, and then you are forced to teleport to find the correct path. And there is a restroom here too, but you gotta find the correct path to go. Excellent. Yeah, so the Kanto region is basically like one big circle in the way that you traverse it, because you start in Pallet Town, kind of in an isolated area, because without HM moves, like, Pallet Town is honestly pretty inaccessible. Like, your gym battles would probably be a lot different depending on, or your journey rather, would be very different depending on which town you were trying to leave from. Or city. Because in Saffron City, you may want to fight the gym, but you can't. Saffron Gym's way too powerful. You gotta wait, that's starting way too late. Traveling all the way to, Brock just to fight him. At least it broadens your horizons, right, as a Pokemon trainer. See? It doesn't affect Pokeballs. Why didn't you use it? Shit. Okay. So again, good progress, but Silk Company is meant to make sure you're ready for the gym, so they want to give you plenty of forced Pokemon trainers, so even if you're running from trainers in the wild, like on routes. I remember as a kid, I was not very smart, and I would run from a lot of the battles, like I would purposefully avoid trainers. That's why they designed it this way. Excuse me. Okie dokie, so it's gonna take me. That's the problem again with Roman. He has crap moves. By the time he uses all his Dragon Rage, it's already. That's it. 10 uses of Dragon Rage and he's done. That's even now his best move. Because it does the set damage. Dragon Rage and Shockwave are his best moves. Let's get through all these guys. No need to switch. Just beat them all with Roman, and hopefully Roman gets to 39 first. And I get it, like, if you stream every single day consistently, like, people pretty much know what to expect in terms of, like, the live audience, so maybe on demand, you know, like, more people are more interested in watching on demand, because they're like, well, I can just skip through it, right? Because there's a lot of grinding, a lot of crap, like, I totally understand that. I 100% get it. Yeah, I knew exactly what this guy was. He thinks he's tricking people. Oh my god, self-destruct. Oh my god. Of course he did that, right? Of course he self-destructs. Had to waste pretty much every single revive I've gotten on Dragonair. Every single revive. So I think I'm down to 1. Calcium. Those are useful to sell. Yeah, so all my revives were used on Roman. He's the one that has gotten KO'd the most. He's gonna do better as he gets stronger. Okay, so those are all the trainers I can fight on that floor. Yeah, this is definitely, compared to Session 1 and Session 2, the live is the lowest, whereas for, again, 1 and 2, it was just way better. This is a very, as DSPP would put it, slow stream, but I get it. It's Wednesday. I mean, I'm tired too. You know, like, I get it. I'm tired too, and the biggest part about making content is, and I was thinking about this earlier today with King Frost, it's the time that you spend. Like, people are fighting for your time. Like, people are fighting for, like, hey, you're gonna take the time out of your day to watch the video. That's why if you're watching this on demand, God bless you too. Like, I don't really particularly care if you're here live or if you're here on demand. I just appreciate that you're checking out the content, that you like the Pokemon, you like the gameplay, you're getting a experience that is my experience, right? You get to see how I play the game and what Pokemon I use, what nicknames I use, and you get to have a legit Kanto experience. Like, that is ultimately what I want to portray for all the games that I'm going to play. And I might, depending on how Winded Waves go, because obviously I have completed files on my main stuff. I'd have to go on a different user on my Switch, like make a user and use a different user, basically. Okay, so this is more like it. Got an iron, very nice. So there's 2 more people to fight on this floor. Yeah, like, I totally understand, again, being tired on a Wednesday, because I do feel tired as hell. It's just been a long work week already. You're only halfway through it, so, you know, and then, like I said, me and Queen Frost have plans on the weekend, so it's like, even though you're getting through the week, you still got random shit that you gotta do on the weekend, and it's just, it never really ends, you know? So it's nice to get some time to get your mind off of it, play some games, you know, play some Pokemon or whatever you like to do. Even if you're playing a different game or playing alongside, like while you're watching the playthrough, like, that's cool too. That is actually pretty dope too, honestly. So for Golbat, no, don't switch. Had a very bad itch. It's probably because of all the heat. causing problems, because that's what I do. Flex. I should be able to beat everybody now as long as I just keep up the grinding that I've been doing, not avoiding trainers. I should be fine. Right now we are at the 2-hour mark, so that's crazy. Like I was saying, it's probably gonna take the entirety of the stream at this point to finish this and then maybe do the gym. Maybe. I might pull a Misty. Except for Misty, I already beat the trainers in that gym. Like, for Misty, I was already done. With this, I'm not. Takes you back to the second floor. I was honestly curious. So I fought all the trainers up to the 9th floor. So 2 more to go, and I think on the last floor, all you have is just the end. So this is the 9th floor. Let's see what's here. So yeah, I am looking forward to Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I'm gonna keep bringing that up because it's hype, and I want to remind anybody, like if you're randomly watching the video, which I don't know why someone would randomly watch part 3 before you watch the rest. Like, I highly recommend, are popping in, go watch the original Session 1, Session 2, see the progress, the fails, the laughs, the gags. You get the entire journey. So again, I'm already at least halfway through the game at this point. This is definitely more than halfway through the game, because you've gotten 4 gym badges, and there's really only 3 places you haven't been to on the map, which are, of course, Fuchsia City and Cinnabar, in terms of the major areas that you got to go. Like, those are the only major areas that you haven't been to yet. The thing, too, is cycling road. Like, even at this point, once I beat Sabrina, it's gonna be like, bruh, I would have done a lot in this stream. I would have done a lot already. So, definitely, I'm not going to, oh yeah, I beat the gym, now I'm also gonna continue. Like, definitely, it's either I stop after Sylph, or I stop after, whatchamacallit, I stop after the friggin' gym itself, because it shouldn't be too hard, because I'm almost level 40. Like, it should not be hard at all. Like, it should be very, very easy, honestly. I am definitely a high enough level to whoop the gym. Alright, don't switch. Yeah, Charizard is a beast. And when you finally get him, he is very, very powerful with a versatile moveset. Very strong Pokemon. Okay. So that should have been floor 9. This is floor 10, right? Yep. Enough of your silly games. Yeah, they're mad. They don't like you being here. Yeah, it is a shame that I won't be able to get Alakazam. I am bummed at that, but that's okay. I'm just gonna have to see if Kadabra will be strong enough. At least I'll have Charizard to basically carry me through. So... Welcome to the 10th floor. So good of you to join me. Yeah, they're mad. They do not like you chilling here. Alright, so yeah, the boardroom's on the next floor, but... Got a rare candy for free, that's dope. And an Ultra Ball, very nice. So, on floor 11, there's nowhere here, so there's just a dead end. You have to use the teleporters like I was saying when I first got in here. Gotta use the teleporters in order to make progress. We're looking good, making fantastic progress, about to get 5 levels for everybody, basically, from start to finish. Other than Dragonair. Dragonair got a little bit more. Okay, flamethrower it up. This guy's got a chunky set of Pokemon. Love those 5 Pokemon trainers, right? So I was recently recommended a stream of a guy playing Fire Red, and he's literally shiny hunting his entire team, like even the starter. His entire team is shiny hunted, which obviously shinies are like, I believe it's 1 in 5,000 or something ridiculous. Let me go heal before I... I should be able to just do it. So now that we've gone through all the floors, now we have to start using the teleportation devices. So we gotta just hit up random teleports. That was in a loop. There's not another one out here, so I think it might be a different floor. So try floor 3. Ah, here we go. Yeah, Thunder Wave's nice, but I mean, it's kind of crazy you learn it randomly right there. So those teleports are connected. This one I want to say takes you... Focus Punch. Ooh. Okay, so is there one over here to the left? There is. This one takes you to the 5th floor. So you gotta find a specific teleporter, obviously. At least now that I've beaten all the trainer's bums, it really doesn't matter too much. Wow, I'm scared. As expected. Here we go, this might be the way. This actually might be the way. Darn, you weak Pokemon. Wow, I gotta train it. Takes you to the 6th floor. So this isn't the way to go. Where does this one take you? To the 10th floor. So again, I fought all the trainers in the fight. Yeah, it's looking more and more with how long Silph Co's taking. I am probably not going to fight the gym because I want to fight all the trainers I can in the gym, and it'll be easier because in the next session then I can just take it all down. I can do at least 2 out of the 3 gyms, maybe get to the Cinnabar. Because again, only 4 more gyms, because I'm halfway through the game. Takes you back to the 3rd floor, I remember that. I already fought that guy. Got the card key. Nice. So now that you got the card key, all doors are open to you. So let me go back to the first floor to check all the doors. So much easier to traverse when you don't have to worry about trainers. So yeah, you can get the Thunder Wave technique. Wow, this guy is going crazy. Always hella Pokemon these guys have. There we go, level 40 on Zemnis, very nice. Swap to Kinetic. Alright, so yeah, we're making fantastic progress. I will definitely, with how long this Silph Pro takes, I am not gonna do the gym right after, but at least I'll be ready to do it. At least I will be ready. Because I was contemplating it, like, oh yeah, we'll see. But now that I am at 2 hours and almost 20 minutes, it's like probably gonna take me right up to the time to get it done. Alright, edit my team. So this just takes you back to the 6th floor, so nothing of convenience there other than fighting the dude. There's Gary, I found it. So that's a Gary fight right there. I think there might be a healing area around here. I'm pretty sure there is. Just have to find it real quick. If this isn't it, I'll just go fight Gary. Yeah, so I can just recover after every hit to heal HP so he never hits me. And then they're gonna get hit with the future sight attack, yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't kill, so I'll have to swap to Yami. It's a better move to use at the start, so that you get it optimized before you use other moves. Vaporeon is good. I like Vaporeon. Strong Pokemon. All the evolutions are. I actually do like to get a Jolteon usually because Pikachu's a little bit out of the way, especially when I was a kid. I didn't really have the patience to catch Pikachu, so I never really did. I want to say maybe for one playthrough I did, but I didn't formally do it. Oh, I think this is the restroom. I think this is it right here. So I can heal real quick before fighting Gary, and you also have to fight Giovanni again. So obviously this is an 11th floor dungeon, like I already went to heal. So it's like, what the hell? They should have a healing portion here, right? It should be here. So use Shion for the last Pokemon. Alright. If I had started as a trainer at your age, that's what would have happened, bro. So here we go. This is the rest area. You look tired. You should take a quick nap. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Don't give up. Thank you. Because you gotta fight a lot coming up. Gary and the boss. What kept you, Katsuya? Ha ha ha. I thought you'd turn up if I waited here. I guess Team Rocket slowed you down, not that I care. I saw you in Saffron, so I decided to see if you got better. So I love how Gary doesn't even care about dealing with Team Rocket. He cares more about fighting you. Okay, Gary. At least I healed up fully. He's got some good level, level 37. He's getting stronger. Wow, he quick attacked me! What a son of a bitch. What a son of a bitch. This is my last revive on Kinetic. What a son of a bitch to do that. We should have Blastoise then by now. 4 gyms in, right? We should have Blastoise. I'm gonna use Growlithe first. Okay, so I'll switch to my water type. Because I got a water type now, buddy. Okay, got his Pokemon. So now he's gonna send out Execute. Switch to Roman. So yeah, right now me and the rival Gary have the same amount of Pokemon. So we are both running with 5 Pokemon each. Alakazam. So for Alakazam, I'll go back to Yami, because Yami has the Dark type move for Alakazam. I wonder who he traded with to get it. So Alakazam looks very buff. Alright, his last Pokemon, Blastoise, here we go. Now Shion's gonna take the Future Sight hit. Wow, level 40 Blastoise. That's crazy. Hyper Potion up so I can stay alive. His Protect failed because he's trying to use it twice in a row. Nice. Thunderbolt gets him good and paralyzes him. So it doesn't matter that he has a Blastoise. I got the weakness, bro. So I would have picked either Jolteon, my classic choice, or, as I'm using right now, Shion. Alright, we defeated Rival Gary. Oh man, so you are ready for Boss Rocket. Well, Katsuya, I'm moving on up and ahead. By checking my Pokedex, I'm starting to see what's strong and how they evolve. Am I a genius or what? I'm going to the Pokemon League to boot out the Elite Four. I'll become the world's most powerful trainer. Katsuya, well, good luck to you. Don't sweat it. Smell ya. So if you want to have this so yeah, you get Lapras, which is free. So free Lapras. And I will name her... what's a good name? Not a Pokemon I'll use, but I try to think of good names. How about, like, the Keyblade Fenrir? Pretty sure that's how you spell it. So they put a trainer right there waiting for you. That's wild that they go that crazy. At that point, it's like I should just go back and use the rest again before I fight Giovanni. There we go, level 40, that's what I need. pretty much that's where Gary's at right now. All Gary's Pokemon are level 40. So thankfully I am at that level, but I have a long way to go. I'm definitely not, because I don't have to, I'm not going to do any grinding. You know, I'll just keep everybody where they're at, which is 40 or 39. So yeah, we just saw Giovanni. Just beat him, so this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Let me actually switch a little bit. So of course we gotta get Roman to 40. That's crazy, they give you the Lapras and it's level 25. Like, that's ridiculous. So you're expected to grind that Lapras 20 levels, basically. That's ridiculous. Hell no. So, Katya, we meet again. The president and I are discussing a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters, or experience a world of pain. So we're already stopping him again. He's got an extra Pokemon. Okay, almost there. Middle Queen, yeah, I'm gonna switch. Kinda have to, unfortunately. '41 is wild. It's definitely prepared this time. I don't even have a level 41. Flinched me. Yeah, so his Pokemon are definitely stronger than the last time, so if you're not ready for him, he is an asshole. If you aren't ready, like, I'm glad I did heal. Thankfully, I have the water type, so most of his Pokemon are weak to water. Just spam that water type on him. Alright, so Giovanni talks his bullshit and they dip. That's cool. They give you a PC right here. We can put our Lapras in the box. Oh dear boy, thank you for saving Silph. I'll never forget you saved us in our moment of peril. I have to thank you in some way. Because I'm rich, I can give you anything. Here, maybe this will do. We got the Master Ball. You can't buy that anywhere. It's a secret prototype Master Ball. Will catch any Pokemon without fail. You should be quiet about using it, though. Of course. Thank you for rescuing all of us. We, from the President down, are in debt to you. Alright. So Team Rocket has left Silphco. So let me get the hell out of here. That was wild. So definitely I'm going to keep using Roman for now. I gotta at least get him to 40. And then, again, I'm probably going to use Vaporeon for the gym. But yeah, let me see. I want to say this is going to be the end of the stream. Yeah. 2 hours and 36. Because if I go ahead and do the gym, it's going to be 3 hours for me to sit there and do the whole gym, so I am hella not gonna do that. Really, really wanted to, but it's just not possible without taking too much time. See, everybody's coming back because Team Rocket's gone. I saw the Rocket Boss escaping Silph's building. Yup. So there we have it. That is gonna be the end of this particular session. So 3 sessions in, for session 4, I will defeat this gym. We're gonna continue on and hopefully get at least to Cinnabar Island, but we'll be making more progress. So until then, God bless, stay awesome, hope you enjoyed. If you're watching live or on demand, and stay tuned for more. Peace out and God bless.